Welcome back. We left with a little cliffhanger last videos. This little image right here humbled me. I found out what was going on. Normally, if you go to Google Images, let's search like whatever logo, and you go to Images and you click like and copy image address, those normally won't display, and that was what's going on. So you have to just go in, click in, and that's how you can get it. And so I got in to the source of this image of President Reese, copy image address. Now this would work. We click our little arrow to make sure we're going wherever we want. We find our little image. We find, I believe, should be this one. It's one of these. I got it to change. It's one of these sources. I believe it's this one. There we go. So now we have devotional from Mary Davis. That's kind of disrespectful. I shouldn't have played with their image. But now it's President Reese. So now that we fixed that, let's go back to our little document we created last time. We see that there's some spacing here. This spacing is basically just by default because we have different tags. But for example, if we didn't have, for example, on our H3, we hit enter. Normally on text on a Google Doc, there would be some spacing. But if we say to my Dual One intro website, we save it, it's going to be on the same line. But why is that? It's because it's all inside the same tag. Same tags are always going to be on the same line. If we wanted to break that, we could do, I believe we can do this inside of it. I believe this would work exactly. So here it is. Welcome to my intro video. The other way we can make it on a different line, and I think we talked about this in the intro video, so maybe this is just review for you. Okay, so we can just do it on another 3 to my videos. Real easy. Okay, now that we have this, we talked about that a little bit. This might be helpful later. Maybe it could be helpful on testing your knowledge or something like that. So it's important to know. We can talk about list. We have ordered list. OL stands for ordered list. Ordered list is like basically just bullet points. So ordered list, one, yada yada. Two, yada yada. That's what an ordered list is. We don't want to say that, just want to do it. So we have an ordered list. We're going to say we start like this, and then we do list item. LI stands for list item. So we do first. If you want to add another one, another list item, since we're saying it's an ordered list, automatically it's going to call it the second one. We go back to our website. 1, 2, even though we didn't write it, because we used ordered list tag, and this is the first list item it finds the second one, and that's going to do it however times we do it. We can try it again. It counts it for us. So it's really helpful. But what if, per se, we do third, we, not this, we want to do the list item, and the third one, and we want it to have an embedded list. Maybe we can start with an order list and have an unordered list because inside of it, and let's go back real recap. We have unordered list also, UL. Difference with our ordered list is our unordered list is like a regular bullet point. That was horrible. Our regular bullet point, yada yada yada. Dot, yada yada yada. A regular bullet point. So same as with an ordered list, we have to do it inside. And we have our first list item. We say groceries, things we have to do today. Finish our taxes. Remember, taxes due April 15th. Work on them. So if we say them and we display this, it's just a regular bullet point. But what if we want a list within a list? Sounds confusing, looks confusing. So let's break it down. Let's just delete everything we have here. So we start with an unordered list, let's say. We have our stuff, for example, we can say education, yada yada. And then our education, we can have an ordered list within it. We say 1, high school, 2, BYU. And then we go back. This is like if we're working on a resume, then we go back. And then we say work experience and go and so on. Does this make sense? We can display it better. So to do this, we start with, let's say we want to start with an unordered list. Okay. We start with it. We're going to do our first list item. Let's talk about, we're doing the about me example, education. So now that we have this, we want to start it. We want to put in as a list item basically inside the unordered list. We're going to put an ordered list. Sorry, inside of the unordered list, we're going to put an ordered list. And then we can call this our first education was, well, we have a list item. Our first education was, let's say we went through Ensign, transferred to BYU. And then our second one was, let's do another list item. We can say we went to BYU and then we got an MBA. And from zero to hero. And we went from the lowest of high school to a great MBA. We have an MBA. I save this. We go in. We have it done. But now it just looks weird. So let's keep on adding stuff. And we go back. We have to do it if we want to go back to like work experience. We have to make sure it's outside of our first order list and it's inside of our unordered list. Normally, if you click on the tags, it highlights, so it helps you a lot. It helps you out a lot what you're doing. And so this is really quick guide on how to create lists, how to work with them. They might be relevant for your project, for your web development project. So just recap. This is giving this yellow line because I typed it on with caps by accident. We have an unordered list. Within it, we have our first list item, and that list item is continued by an unordered list. This unordered list, as you can see, it's embedded inside of the unordered list, which is why it's displaying in this manner. And I think it's really good. It helps you organize. And so this is one of the most common mistakes also. It helps a lot. It helps out a lot. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching.